Jordan has spent his life in the skies as a daring pilot. Every day he has survived, facing high-speed planes, harsh weather conditions, and deadly danger. But one day, Hal's life is changed forever. An alien appears to Hal on his deathbed. In his final moments, the alien gives Hal a special mission to become the protector of the universe. This mission is a big step, requiring Hal to take on the responsibility of protecting not only his world, but the entire universe. With his last remaining powers, the alien gives Hal a ring. This ring gives him infinite power, and Hal is suddenly and unexpectedly born as Green Lantern. The ring gives Hal all sorts of powers and abilities. He is no longer just a pilot, but the protector of the universe, a Green Lantern. But this immense power does not only bring victory. Hal must now consider not only his own life, but the safety of the entire universe. The power of the ring gives him a great responsibility. Hal must realize that this power is not only a weapon, but also a great responsibility. Although having new powers is exciting at first, Hal faces many questions about how to use them. How will he control the ring? In what situation should he use it? Hal must learn the limits of his powers, make the right decision at the right time, and most importantly, channel his power in the right way. This is a process that shapes Hal's character. As a new hero, he knows he has many challenges to face, but the biggest battle will be accepting his power and responsibility, adjusting to this new identity. As Green Lantern, Hal tests his abilities with each new mission, and over time, he comes to accept the awesome responsibility of being the protector of the universe. This is only the beginning. Hal's journey will test him both physically and mentally, allowing him to discover his true heroic spirit along with his powers. When Hal first dons the Green Lantern ring, it marks a pivotal moment in his life. The ring grants him nearly limitless power, allowing him to materialize his thoughts into reality, creating anything from shields to weapons. This immense power makes Hal capable of overcoming any threat in the universe. However, with this power comes immense responsibility. Hal soon realizes that what he creates can affect the balance of the universe, and in the wrong hands, it could lead to disaster. The Green Lantern ring not only serves as a weapon, but also demands careful control. Hal learns that this power requires not just physical strength, but also wisdom, courage, and responsibility. Every decision he makes has consequences, and he must grow emotionally and mentally to understand the limits of his power. The greater the power, the greater the responsibility. Thus begins Hal's true hero's journey, where strength alone isn't enough. Wisdom and responsibility are key. Joining the Green Lantern Corps, Hal faces his first major test, stopping the imminent destruction of a planet threatened by dark forces. The planet's destruction is just hours away. Hal must think fast, strategize, and use the Green Lantern ring effectively to save it. In a race against time, Hal not only needs his strength, but also his leadership skills to confront this danger. With each obstacle, Hal grows stronger and more determined. This mission teaches him that true heroism isn't just about power. It's about making quick decisions, strategizing, and never losing hope. Although he succeeds in saving the planet, it's only the beginning of his journey. Greater enemies and threats await, but this experience prepares him for the challenges to come. Hal is confronted by Sinestro, a former Green Lantern who has become one of the greatest threats in the universe. A former member of the Green Lantern Corps, Sinestro once fought for justice, but has fallen to the lure of dark power. He harnesses fear to increase his power and uses it as a weapon against beings across the universe. Sinestro's ring of fear gives him the power to create fear, which in turn makes him even more powerful. As Sinestro attempts to destroy Hal and the Green Lantern Corps, he begins to see Hal as a personal enemy. Sinestro's dark power is a great threat to Hal. This power is not only a physical battle, but also a spiritual one. Sinestro discovers Hal's greatest weakness and plans to use it against him. However, Hal must use not only his physical strength, but also his courage and intellect to fight fear. Although fear is Sinestro's greatest weapon, Hal's courage and belief in justice allow him to transcend fear. To counter Sinestro's power, Hal uses not only his courage, but also his strategic acumen. As he battles Sinestro's forces, Hal considers and develops tactics to overcome these threats at every step. And most importantly, he remains mentally intact. As Sinestro attempts to defeat Hal as a force of darkness, Hal is determined to be the light against his dark path. This will be one of Hal's greatest tests, as he will have to overcome Sinestro's power, not only with his courage, but also with his wits. When battling the forces of darkness, Hal always chooses to do the right thing and stand up to fear. Defeating Sinestro would not only be a physical victory for Hal, but a spiritual one as well. When Hal joins the Green Lantern Corps, he becomes not just a hero, but a vital part of protecting the universe. At first, he was just one man trying to protect his home planet, but now he joins forces with heroes across the universe. When Hal joins the Corps, he meets heroes from different planets and races, each with different abilities and stories. They are united by a single purpose: to protect the universe and bring justice. This is a turning point for Hal, for he is no longer alone. Each lantern is a friend, an ally, and a teacher. Together they will fight greater threats and join forces to defend the entire universe. The Green Lantern Corps is not only a powerful organization, but also plays a vital role in maintaining peace and balance in the universe. As part of this great community, Hal's responsibilities deepen. Seeing himself as the protector of the entire universe places not only a physical, but also a spiritual burden on him. As Hal takes on each new assignment, he realizes the enormity of this responsibility. But as he joins the Corps and meets heroes from every corner of the universe, he feels stronger every day. As they fight together, he not only battles greater foes, but also discovers the strength and determination within each of them. For Hal, the Green Lantern Corps becomes not just an organization, but a family. Together they join forces to stop evil everywhere in the universe, to make peace, and to always stand up for what is right. Hal learns how to overcome Sinestro's power. With the power of his Ring of Fear, Sinestro terrorizes beings throughout the universe, using their fear as a weapon. Fear is his greatest weapon, for fear can incapacitate an enemy by allowing a deeper exploration of weaknesses and fears. Hal's strength, however, is his courage in the face of Sinestro's fear. Courage is the only thing that can push Hal beyond fear. Faced with Sinestro's fear, Hal overcomes it at every turn, defending his light against the forces of darkness. Hal learns that courage is not just an emotion, but a choice, and that he must always use that choice in the right way. While fear can control Sinestro, Hal's inner courage pushes him beyond fear and gives him his true power. With every fear and every obstacle Hal faces, his courage grows and he confronts the dark threat. With each step, he overcomes Sinestro's fear and grows stronger as a hero. He is ready to defeat Sinestro, because Hal's courage will always lead him to the right path. This is Hal's greatest test, for Sinestro's strength is based solely on fear, while Hal's strength is based on courage and the determination to stand up for what is right. It's one of the greatest tests a hero has ever faced, and Hal is ready to summon his courage and pass it. The collapse of a planet signals a greater universal threat, one that could destroy everything. Hal quickly takes action, rallying the Green Lantern Corps to face this growing darkness. Together with lanterns from across the universe, they unite to prevent catastrophe. As the forces of darkness grow stronger, Hal leads the Corps in a colossal battle to save the planet and secure the future of the universe. His strength and leadership are key, but the solidarity of the entire Corps is essential. Hal knows that unity is the only way to protect the universe, and under his leadership, they face every challenge with unwavering determination.